enough in terms of just muscle and shape up high. I've got to fix both of them on either end of their skeleton in terms of comfort. Ultimately, the young ladies in fourth just had that much more everywhere than the young man's in fifth. Nice class of them. Congratulate those kids as they head out.
This is 9, right? That's 9, so congratulations, Class 9 Market Guilds. First place, Alex Bosom, breeder Dragonfly Farm. Second place, Clint Dollemeyer, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. Third place, Shelby Highfield, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. And fourth place, Hannah Heller, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. Fifth place, Jaden Stahl, breeder Hill Family Show Pigs. Entering the arena at this time is our class winners for our heavyweight division. Class 7, Hannah Heller. Class 8, Travis Brandenburg. Class 9, Alex Bosom. Hannah Heller, please be entering the show arena.
I think another nice group of them here in your heavyweight division, and I think maybe some more give and take in this division maybe than you've had some others. We kind of talked all of them, and just real briefly, we kind of all see, I guess, the qualities that they all bring to the table, and they maybe all have just a question mark. The young lady here closest to us, is that one just good enough in terms of her knee coming right at you? Does she maybe want to swivel just a fuzz more than ideal from east to west out of her hind leg? Young man's blue one, do you call that one just strong enough on her front foot set? Is that one just dead perfect enough on her back left from hawk to ground? Young man's predominantly white one. Is that one just too raw and harsh right there in terms of her ham loin hookup? Is she ever just long enough hipped or relaxed enough in terms of her rear pastern set? And I think those are the questions that run through my mind. And I guess if you can answer one of those and say, heck yeah, that is, we can live with it, then you can grab one quick. But I think at least what runs through my mind, that's what makes it close, honestly, between all of them. I think the one that just has the most extras, that does the most things in terms of spread of back, shape, density of feature, size of forearm, the young man's predominantly blue one will win this division. Congratulations to him.
Allison Korniak, please be making your way into the show arena, and Scarlett Lucky, please be making your way up to the holding pens.
You know, we talked that young lady's thin belt from Hamlin Junction forward. There's a lot of things to like about that one. That one, too, you just got to ask yourself, is that one just ever long enough hip? Does that one ever just have enough just bend and flex to her rear leg? Ultimately, in comparison to the other pair of them, I don't think she does. I think it's a close call between our other two class winners. Ultimately, I like this young lady's half belt here closest to me to go ahead and go reserve. Congratulations to her.
Jackson Noss, please be entering the show arena, and Isabella Bickle, please be making your way up to the holding pins.
That young man brings that one in, and we said in terms of just body shape and rib cage, there's a lot to like about that animal. In the same breath, you just evaluate that one driving right at you, watch that one just go away from you. Of our trio of them out here, that's the one that still closes and concaves the most at the arena surface. I like this young man's predominantly white one to be third out. Congratulations to him.
Clint Dollemeyer, please be making your way into the show arena. Shelby Highfield, please be making your way up to the holding pins.
Young man drops that bluegill in, and I think, honestly, you get that first trio of them out. I think the decision for four becomes incredibly close because you've got one that maybe needs just to be stouter featured. You got one that needs to be longer hipped. You've got one that maybe needs a shot more shape and just more in the seat of their pants at the arena surface. So it gets really, really close. I like the young lady's thin belt to go ahead and be fourth in this division.
Scarlett Lucky, please be making your way into the show arena.
Bring that young lady's in, and she ultimately jumps into contention. I think a very, very good division. That young man's belt to win on the far side will be fifth. Congratulations to him.
All of the exhibitors are dismissed. Congratulations, heavyweight champion Travis Brandenburg, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs, reserve Hannah Heller, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs, third place Alex Bosom, breeder Dragonfly Farms, fourth place Allison Korniak, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs, fifth place Jackson Noss, breeder Noss Family Farms. We need all champions from our light, middleweight, and heavyweight division to be making their way up to the holding pins. Lightweight, Shelby Swader. Middleweight, Madeline Griffith. And heavyweight, Travis Brandenburg. Second places can be making their way up to the holding pins. Lightweight, Savannah Smith. Middleweight, Lily Talby. And heavyweight, Hannah Heller. Shelby Swader and Savannah Smith, please be making your way up to the show arena.
Well, if you guys would, ringside, let's go ahead and congratulate these kids here in your guilt division. I think it's been a really nice group of them, and you bring your 3 division winners back out here. And we talked all of them in their particular classes and division and told you kind of what we like about all of them and honestly where we need to change all of them. And that doesn't mean that I don't like any of them. It doesn't mean that they're not all really good pigs, because they are, but at the same breath, you know, I've never bred a perfect one. Certainly I've never seen a perfect one, and we can always just work to make them better and you know, where ones need to be better, what kind of making things fun and what makes showing fun, because different guys would put different priorities and preferences on certain areas. So I just hopefully you can all leave here, and if whether you win or you got 3rd or 4th in class, I told you what we like, and I told you where we probably need to change your particular pig, I guess, to do well under this particular show judge. But again, I like all 3 of these division winners. I think I guess just break them down for the kind that we like and we've always had success with. There's one that's just pound for pound. They're the stoutest featured one. They have enough everywhere in terms of just spread, in terms of shape, in terms of body, and then ultimately for me, that they're the best in terms of foot and toe quality. There's the separating factor is just set them into motion, or you can park them and study them. They're the squarest from chest knee to ground. They're the squarest from hip hock to ground. Young lady that wins that middleweight division will be your champion. Congratulations to her.
Lily Talby, please be making your way into the show arena, and Bailey Fishback, please be making your way up to the holding pens. Congratulations, Grand Champion Market Gilt, Madeline Griffith, Breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs.
Bring in that young lady's belt when they was reserving that division. And, you know, we kind of talked ham-loin forward. That's an attractive, shapely backed one. Maybe need to stouten that one up in terms of her feature. Maybe you need to lengthen that one in terms of her hip. And I still think those things ring true. There's another one that brings so much good to the table. If I could just square this one a little bit from hock to ground, I think the end result would have been a fuzz different. Still my second favorite one. Young man with that blue gilt will be reserved.
Hannah Heller, please be making your way into the show arena. Alex Bosom, please be making your way up to the holding pens.
Drop that young lady's belted one in there, and we talked that division. I think there was some give and take and just different things that you can do, and you bring them out here, evaluate them for what they're worth and just where they're at in terms of age or size or maturity. I'd like that young lady's reserve heavyweight to go ahead and be 3rd out. Congratulations to her.
Alex Bosom, please be making your way into the show arena. Alex Bosom, you have 2 minutes to be making it into the show arena.
Bringing that young man's predominantly white one in, and I think in terms of just shape and dimension, that one jumps into the mix. You know, maybe we talked. We maybe want to just fix that one a little bit in terms of her ham-loin hookup. Maybe just lengthen that one off of just either end of her skeleton, but I think it becomes competitive. I like that young lady's belted gilt to be 4th overall. Congratulations to her.
Bailey Fishback, please be entering the show arena at this time. All other exhibitors are dismissed.
Come out here to get your 5th overall, and then the young lady drops that one in. We talked, you know, ham-loin forward again, a lot to like. Have to relax that one in terms of rear pastern set. I think it ultimately becomes a close call between another pair of them. I like the young lady's lightweight to go ahead and be 5th overall. Congratulations to her.
Congratulations, Grand Champion Market Gilt, Madeline Griffith, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. Reserve Champion Travis Brandenburg, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. Third overall, Hannah Heller, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. Fourth overall, Lily Talby, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. And fifth overall, Shelby Swader, breeder Swader Family Farms. Class 1 of our lightweight market barrows can be making their way to the holding pens. These exhibitors are Tucker Denton and Peyton Smith.
Our lightweight barrows should be outside the arena at this time. These exhibitors are Tucker Denton and Peyton Smith. Class 1 of market barrows can be making their way outside the show arena at this time. These exhibitors are Nolan Armour, Joshua Hazelbaker, Hayden Sparks, and Eden Myers will be making their way outside the show arena.
Just two of them here in our lightweight class. Young lady's going to go ahead and go first. Our young man's going to be second. And I think a close pair of them. Young ladies maybe just a nickel more appropriate in terms of frame size and length of body. You'd like to just give that one a shot more muscle. Young man's really good in terms of the center portion of his body and his rib cage. He's one, though, for just one that's lighter in weight. It's already starting to lay on just a little extra condition. Nice pair of them. Congratulate those kids as they head out.
Caden Hazelbaker and Hayden Sparks, please be making your way to the show arena. Your class is about to enter the ring. Class 3 of market barrows can be making their way to the holding pens. These exhibitors are Savannah Pennington, Stacy Arthur, Shelby Bainham, and Riley Pitts.
Just a smaller class of them here. Young ladies belted barrel's going to win, and I think you just start to total them up. That one has the most just muscle and dimension in this particular drive. Good in terms of his rib cage and center body. You know, one for a lightweight barrel, you'd like to make him just a notch bigger in terms of frame size. You'd like to pull a little extra condition off of his front third, but a nice place to start. Young man's more predominantly black one on the far side is going to go second, and I think logically does so in terms of just being a practical type of barrel. Has some squareness, a build, and gives you some muscle, some body. You know, not as much anywhere as what the class winner is, but I think just logically kind of falls in line. Young man to my right's going to be 3. Young man to my left's going to be 4. And young man in third, simply put, just has a more functional skeleton and hind leg. And, you know, 1, 2, good in terms of his rib cage. Another one that needs more muscle and shape. Young man's in fourth. That does have just the most appropriate back shape of anything in this class. Why does he go fourth? We've just got to reconstruct that one's rear leg. If you could put a more functional hind leg on that one, we could ride that one all the way to the top. Nice class. Congratulate those kids as they head out.
Stacy Arthur, get to the show ring, please. Thank you. Congratulations, Class 2 market or Class 1 market barrows. First place, Ian Myers, Breeder Swader Show Pigs. Second place, Hayden Sparks, Breeder Hill Family Show Pigs. Third place, Joshua Hazelbaker. And fourth place, Nolan Armour, Breeder Hill Family Show Pigs.
Another nice class of them. Young ladies half belted barrel is going to win this particular class, and does so for a couple reasons. Tall-shouldered, best-looking one on the side profile that has the most extension up front. Still level in terms of his spine and shapely in terms of his back. You'd like to open that one up in terms of just his chest coming at you. You'd like to drop him in terms of his flank, but a nice solid place to go ahead and start in this particular class. Young lady here to my right is going to go second, and that is without a doubt the biggest footed and biggest legged one in this particular drive. A stout featured animal. In the same breath, he's starting to lay on some extra cover and condition up front. He maybe wants to put a little too much weight on his outside hoof wall as he goes away from us. Young lady to my right is going to be third. Young lady to the left is going to be fourth. I think a close pair of them, longer bodied type of hogs that simply put either need fixed in terms of their blade angle up front or just where they're at in terms of condition. I like the young lady to go ahead and go 3. That one just reads with a notch more genuine hog than the young ladies there in 4th, but a nice class. Congratulate those kids as they head out.
We need the class winner and second place from class 1 and 2 to be making their way to the show arena. These exhibitors are from class 1, Eden Myers and Hayden Sparks, and class 2, Stacey Arthur and Savannah Pennington. Congratulations, Class 2 Market Barrows. First place, Stacey Arthur, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. Second place, Savannah Pennington, breeder Swander Family Show Pigs. Third place, Shelby Bainham, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. And fourth place, Riley Pence, breeder Hill Family Show Pigs.
Just two of them here in this first division, and young ladies both bring nice class winners to the table. One of them is just more appropriate in terms of frame size, extension, and shape. Young lady that wins the second class will win this division. Congratulations to her.
Savannah Pennington, please be entering the show arena at this time. Shelby Bainham, please be making your way up to the holding pens.
Drop in that young lady that was second there, and we talked that one in terms of just bone and density and feature has been unmatched so far. She'll go ahead and stay together, and that's going to be your reserve in this first division. Congratulations to her.
Shelby Bainham, please be entering the show arena at this time. Shelby Bainham, you have 2 minutes to make it to the show arena.
Bring in that young lady who was third there in that second class. And again, I think a close decision between the pair of them. I like the young lady that wins the first class to be third out. Congratulations to her.
Hayden Sparks, please be entering the show arena at this time. Joshua Hazelbaker, please be making your way to the holding pens. Hayden's. Never mind.
Bringing our young man there, and I think, no offense to the rest of them, these will be the pair that we need for fourth and fifth. I'd like the young man to be fourth, the young lady to be fifth in this division. Congratulations to them.
Class 3 of Market Barrows can be making their way to the show arena. These exhibitors are Caitlin Brandenburg, Elijah Newberry, Peyton Smith, and Lily Talby. Congratulations, Grand Champion Lightweight Division, Stacey Arthur, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs, Savannah Pennington, breeder Swader Family Show Pigs, Eden Myers, breeder Swader Family Show Pigs, Hayden Sparks, breeder Hill Family Show Pigs, and Shelby Bainham, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs.
Just a trio of them here in this particular class. Young ladies painted up one there to my right is going to win this class, and does so for a couple reasons. That's the stoutest featured one. That's the squarest one as he comes right at you, squarest as he leaves you. Still good in terms of spread and shape and body up high. I think a nice place to start. Young man's going to be second in one that's good in terms of shape and expression and roll up high. Maybe you need to square that one a little bit from hawk to ground as he leaves you. Maybe just strengthen that one a nickel in terms of his top line. Young lady does a good job driving the barrel in 3. Tall-shouldered, shapely backed one. We've got to relax him in terms of his shoulder blade angle. We've got to lengthen him and square him in terms of hip and hawk. But a nice class. Congratulate those 3 as they head out.
Class 4 market bearers need to be making their way to the show arena. These exhibitors are Peyton Smith, Nathaniel Royce, Jackson Noss, Madeline Griffith, and Scarlett Lucky. Congratulations, Class 3 market bearers. First place, Caitlin Brandenburg, Breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. Second place, Elijah Newberry, Breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. And third place, Lily Talby, Breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs.
Another nice class of them, and I think a class that lines up very logically. Young lady Solo Black Barrel needs to win, and then does so just from a stoutness and muscularity standpoint. He's a big, fresh, shapely backed one that's big in terms of his upper hip and pin, and maintains that width and squareness all the way to the arena surface. I think a nice place to start. Young man's Belta Barrel is going to go second, and another well-presented one. Good in terms of center body and rib cage. Good in terms of spread up high. Maybe wants to get a little thicker about just his pole and his throat. Get in right behind that barrel is where the separation is in this particular class. That one just closes and funnels more to the ground through his lower ham and his stifle than what our class winner does, but a nice pair of them on the top end. I think 3, 4, and 5 get a little bit closer. I like our older young man here to go ahead and go third in terms of just having some fresh shape up high, having some length of skeleton and just athleticism off of his hind leg. Not as bulky or bold in the center portion of his body as the pair above him. Young lady closest to me will be 4. Young lady on the far side will be 5. And young lady's in 4. The stouter featured option that still maintains appropriate shape up high. Maybe gets a little straighter in terms of his shoulder blade. Young lady that rounds the class out. A good bodied, kind of flexible spined one. Wants to just lay on too much extra condition and cover for this particular weight. Nice class. Congratulate those kids as they head out.
Class 5 of market bearers need to be making their way to a show arena. These exhibitors are Kemper Shepard, Emma Lawbaugh, Amber Averwater, Colton Phillips, and Madeline Royce. Congratulations, Class 4 market bearers. First place, Madeline Griffith, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. Second place, Jackson Noss, breeder Noss Family Show Pigs. Third place, Nathaniel Royce, breeder Hill Family Show Pigs. And fourth place, Scarlett Lucky, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. Fifth place, Peyton Smith, breeder Angela Jones. Our first and second places from Class 3 and 4 can begin making their way to the holding pens. Class 1, or Class 3, first place, Caitlin Brandenburg. Second place, Elijah Newberry. Class 4, first place, Madeline Griffith. Second place, Jackson Noss. Third place from Class 3 and 4 can be getting ready in the barns. Class 3, Lily Talby. Class 4, Nathaniel Royce.
Another nice class of young ladies thin belt here to my right is going to win this class, and I think does so fairly handily in terms of just bone and foot size, in terms of stoutness of feature, forearm and rear leg size, and then two, he's still got enough in terms of spread and shape, center body dimensions good. You know, you'd like to maybe just freshen him up a little bit on the top side of his skeleton. I'd like to see just a shot of length from his blade forward in terms of length and neck, but a nice place to go ahead and start in this particular class. 2, 3, 4, and 5 certainly are not very happy to be show pigs right now, and that's fine. A young man in glasses going away from me is going to be second, and that's a big back, kind of big rear-ended one that's good in terms of just shape of his spine up high. In that same breath, he maybe wants to search a little more east and west. Maybe his foot and bone work doesn't quite match the arena surface for as much spread as he has. A young man here closest to me is going to go 3, and that's another one too in terms of just having some athleticism. His skeleton's good, takes a nice strong step off his hind leg in the same breath, reads a little straighter through his hock, maybe lays on a little extra condition through the front third of his skeleton. I thought 4 and 5, the pair of blue ones were close, and the more athletic options than maybe the one or so above it. In the same breath, a pair of them that just don't read like they have enough in terms of just genuine muscle and dimension. I like the young lady in front of me to be 4, young lady to my right to be 5, and simply put, the 1 and 4 just has a notch more spread specifically out of the backside of his blade than the 1 and 5. Nice class. Congratulate those kids as they head out.
Congratulations, Class 5 Market Barrows. First place, Emma Lawpaw, Breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. Second place, Colton Phillips, Breeder Hill Family Show Pigs. Third place, Kemper Shepherd, Breeder Hill Family Show Pigs. Fourth place, Madeline Royce, Breeder Hill Family Show Pigs. And fifth place, Amber Averwater, Breeder Hill Family Show Pigs.
I think you get out here for this middleweight division, 3 class winners that we're happy with, and take nothing away from the young ladies thin belt. It comes down to the pair of young ladies here in front of me on, I would venture to guess their litter mate, 15 litter barrows. They've got the same litter notch, and they certainly look a lot alike and have a lot of similarities. And there's differences between them because I think the decision's close because the painted up one's just got a nickel more height to shoulder in elevation. That one's a little bit better in terms of just length of neck in front of its blade. And then the same breath, the solid black one's just got a little bit more in terms of punch of just spread of chest and squareness of knee. That one's got a little bit more spread out of the backside of his blade. So that's kind of the differences between the pair of them. I think past that, they're stout featured, they're short back, they run uphill. I think a pair of them that are very, very nice. I think the decision's very close. I like the young lady solid black one to go ahead and win this division. Congratulations to her.
Jackson Noss, please be entering the show arena at this time. Nathaniel Royce, please be making your way up to the holding pens.
We drop in that young man's belted one, and we talked in class, a very good barrow in his own right. Maybe just doesn't have as much when he comes at you or when he leaves you at the arena surface is what they do. I thought that pair was very, very close between those class winners. The painted up barrow here coming to me will be reserved.
Elijah Newberry, please be entering the show arena. Lily Talby, please be making your way up to the holding pens.
Drop in that young man, and I still think we've got three of them that are very good in their own right. That young man on the far side needs to be the third one out. Congratulations to him.
Nathaniel Royce, please be entering the show arena at this time.
Bring in that young man that was third in that class. And again, we won't talk them all again. I thought all three of these still bring quality to the table. I like the young lady's thin belt to be fourth. Our young man over here to my right is going to be fifth. Congratulations to them.
All the other exhibitors are dismissed. Class 6 of heavyweight market barrows can be making their way to the holding pens. These exhibitors are Ansel Hatfield, Olivia Havarilla, Jonathan Noss, and Katie Woofer. Congratulations, middleweight division, grand champion Madeline Griffith, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. Reserve champion Caitlin Brandenburg, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. Third place Jackson Noss, breeder Noss Family Show Pigs. Fourth place Emma Lawbaugh, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. And fifth place Elijah Newberry, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. This is a reminder for Class 6 to please be making their way up to the show arena. Class 7 of market barrows can be making their way up to the show arena. These exhibitors are Travis Brandenburg, Brooklyn Wareham, and Lillian Davidson.
Just four of them here in this class, and I think a very logical class. Young man right here in front of me needs to win, and you know, I guess elephant in the room. You've got to clean that one's front third up in terms of laying on extra condition and cover. Once you get past that, from that one shoulder blade back, this hog brings a lot of good to the table. He's big up high in terms of spread, good in terms of shape, good in terms of center body, maintains squareness and comfort at the arena surface. I think a very comfortable place to start. Young lady's blue butt's going to go second, and I think just as easily as the young man wins, that one easily goes second. Still another one. And in terms of shape, up high's good. Doesn't have as much just true density or substance of muscle or just boldness and spring or rib is what the class winner does. I actually prefer that one's length of neck up front. Just wish it came with a bigger punch in the center portion of his body, but that's still a very fundamentally good, practical kind of barrel. A nice one to go into 2. The one here working to my right's going to go ahead and be 3. The young man to my left's going to be 4, and the one in third, just simply put, has more muscle and dimension. That one has a bigger rib cage working in him. You've got to square him from hip hock to ground if you want to move him up. If you put a better hind leg on that one, we could talk about moving him up. Young man does a good job rounding this particular class out. A long-bodied, comfortable one. Just need to make this one wider and stouter everywhere in a market hog setting. Nice class. Congratulate all 4 of those kids.
Congratulations, Class 6 Market Barrows. First place, Jonathan Noss, breeder Noss Family Show Pigs. Second place, Katie Woofer, breeder Hill Family Show Pigs. Third place, Olivia Havarilla, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. And fourth place, Ansel Hatfield, breeder Angela Jones. It's just a reminder that Class 7 needs to be in the holding pens. This includes Travis Brandenburg and Brooklyn Wareham. Class 8 market barrows can be making their way to the holding pens. These exhibitors include Madeline Badai, Xander Fishback, and Eric Nelson.
If anyone is interested in purchasing one of the hanging baskets that are around the fairgrounds, they're primarily on the Gibbons Arena, the Poultry and Rabbit Barn, and then the gazebo. They are $20, and Leah Grant will be in the Gibbons Arena tomorrow at 11. If you would like to purchase one of those hanging baskets, they're only $20.
Just a trio of them here. Young man's black-headed barrel's going to win, and I think just brings the most positives to the table. A square, comfortably built one that still has more muscle and dimension than the rest of its particular contemporaries in this class. In the same breath, even though that is the heaviest muscled one on this particular drive, you'd like to just see more everywhere. I'd like to put a bigger chest in that one. I'd like this one to just have more upper hip and pin flare, open that one up as he leaves you. But in comparison to his peers, that's the one you need to start with. The young lady's belted one's going to go second. The blue one's going to go third. And I think a close pair of them there. And simply put, there's just more genuine hog in the young lady's belted one. There's a notch more bone. There's a notch more muscle working in that one. Take nothing away from the young lady's blue one that goes third in this particular class. A good square-built, comfortable one that's good in his body type. Just have to have more muscle and dimension in a market hog setting. Nice class. Congratulate those 3 kids.
Congratulations, Class 7 Market Barrows. First place, Travis Brandenburg, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. Second place, Lillian Davidson, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. Third place, Brooklyn Wareham, breeder Angela's Fine Swine. Entering the arena at this time is Class 8 of Market Barrows. These exhibitors are Madeline Budai, Xander Fishback, and Eric Nelson. We need all class winners from Class 6 and 7 to be making their way up to the holding pens. Class 6, Jonathan Noss. Second place, Katie Wolfer. Class 7, first place, Travis Brandenburg. Second place, Lillian Davidson. We need third place from each of those classes, so please be getting ready in the barn. Class 6, Olivia Havarilla. Class 7, Brooklyn Wareham. Also an announcement, if you would like to have one of our last year's Clermont County Born and Raised shirts, they are over here on the white table by the announcer stand. They are free, so if you would like one, you can come and get one.
Just a trio of them, though, to round out our barrel classes. Young man's blue belted one will win this particular class. And simply put, that one just has more of everything than the other pair of them. There's more body, there's more bone, there's more muscle working in that one. You know, he's maybe just a little far gone in this show judge's opinion in terms of just carrying some extra condition and cover realistically the entire way through his skeleton. But I think still he brings the most good to the table in this particular class. Young ladies predominantly white one's going to go second. The young man's blue butt's going to go third. And I think a similar close pairing of them, longer bodied, athletic made ones that are just maybe a little more productive in terms of their look. You get on top of them or watch them come at you or go away from you. Young ladies just has a notch more true substance and dimension, has a notch more just flex to her hind leg. Take nothing away from the young man, surrounds the class out. Does a good job presenting that barrel. A comfortable one that, again, just need more on that one in a market setting. If you would, congratulate those three kids as they head out.
Congratulations, Class 8, first place, Eric Nelson. Breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. Second place, Madeline Budai, breeder Dragonfly Farm. And third place, Xander Fishback, breeder Hill Family Show Pigs. Entering the arena at this time are class winners from Class 6, 7, and 8. Class 6, first place, Jonathan Noss. Class 7, Travis Brandenburg. And Class 8, Eric Nelson.
You get into these heavyweight barrels here. I think maybe a little more give and take on the barrel side than we've had so far, because you've probably got maybe a pair of them that are just carrying too much in terms of condition. You've got one that even though we're in a heavyweight division, probably just ever doesn't ever just have enough in terms of true dimension and bulk. So kind of take them how you like them. The one to me that I think, especially from shoulder blade back, just brings the most genuine product and shape and just quality to the table. Young man's belted when they're on the far side to win this division.
Katie Wolfer, please be entering the show arena at this time. We need Olivia Havarilla to be making her way to the holding pens.
Young lady brings that blue butt in, and you know, we kind of talked, I thought in class that one kind of logically fell right behind that one in terms of just having some muscle and body and shape, and you know, so with that one just didn't have as much true spread or substance on the top side of his skeleton as it's what the division winner has. Bring that one back out and compare him to his contemporaries. He's my second favorite one. He'll be reserved. Congratulations to her.
Olivia Havarilla, you need to be entering the show arena at this time.
We drop that next one in, and I think the decision for third comes between our pair of young men here. And you kind of ask, does the black-headed one just ever have enough in terms of just bulk or mass or spread? Is the blue-belted one just too far gone in terms of just condition and cover? I think he's still not ideal there, but I'd call him acceptable enough in this particular drive. Blue-belted one will be third out. Congratulations to him.
Madeline and Budai, please be making your way into the show arena at this time. Xander Fishback, please be making your way up to the holding pens.
Drop that one in to get you a fourth and a fifth. And again, I thought it was a close decision there. That young man's black-headed one will be the fourth one out. Congrats.
We need Lillian Davidson to be entering the show arena at this time.
Drop that young lady's thin-belted one in, and I need to get you the fifth in this division. I think all three of them are in contention, and it's close. I think the one that's just next most practically good in terms of squareness and build, that young lady's thin belt that just came in will be fifth. Congratulations to her.
All other exhibitors in the holding pens are dismissed. Congratulations, heavyweight grand champion Jonathan Noss, breeder Noss Family Show Pigs. Second place, Katie Woofer, breeder Hill Family Show Pigs. And third place, Eric Nelson, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. Fourth place, Travis Brandenburg, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. And fifth place, Lillian Davidson, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. We need all of our grand champions from lightweight, middleweight, and heavyweight divisions to be please making their way up to the show arena. Lightweight grand, Stacey Arthur. Middleweight grand, Madeline Griffith. And heavyweight grand, Jonathan Noss. Reserves also need to be up here. Lightweight, Savannah Pennington. Middleweight, Caitlin Brandenburg. And heavyweight, Katie Woofer.
As a reminder, parents, we always have something special for all of the county kids at the conclusion of the show, so make sure you stick around. Again, at the conclusion of the show, we have something for each one of the county exhibitors. Let's make sure we hang out to get that. Thank you.
Also, we'll be doing a grand overall market hog.
Well, as we drop our three division winners and our barrow show out here, if you guys would ringside, go ahead and put your hands together for these kids in the barrow show. Think been a really nice group of them quality-wise, and all three of them. We won't talk them again. I think probably bring lots of good to the table, and in the same breath, I think there was one or a pair of them in terms of just spread, bulk, dimension, being barrel length, the bodied and short back, but running uphill and having extras. That young lady, Solid Black, wins your champion. Congratulations to her.
Caitlin Brandenburg, please be entering the show arena. Jackson Noss, please be making your way up to the holding pens.
You drop in that young lady's painted up one, and I thought those were a close pair of them. That one maybe just didn't have as much punch in his chest coming right at you. He maybe didn't have just quite as much on the backside of his blade in terms of spread, but in that same breath, he was a notch taller shouldered. He was a notch longer in terms of length and neck. I thought that was a very, very close pair. I'm not going to split them. Painted up one will be reserved. Congratulations to her.
Jackson Noss, please be making your way into the show arena at this time.
bring in that young man that was third in that division. And in terms of just body shape and spread up high and giving you some look from the side, there's a lot of things to like about that barrel in relation to the two above him. That one didn't come with as much chest. That one wasn't quite as stout featured, just didn't carry his upper hip and pin width with enough through his lower ham and inner stifle. But I still think that's been critical of the third best one. That's your third overall. Congratulations to him. Get out here between your champion light and your champion heavy for fourth overall. I think it's a pair of them. They're on opposite ends of the spectrum. One of them from blade back, it's just fresh and full-bodied and you know, laying on some extra cover. You've got one that's good-looking and shapely square back that needs more in terms of just depth of flank and cage. So a little more personal preference. I like the lightweight to be fourth. Congratulations to her.
Savannah Pennington, please be making me right to the show arena.
You drop in that young lady that was reserved lightweight. We talked in terms of just foot and bone circumference, some things to appreciate. I think close decision. Young man's heavyweight will be fifth. Congratulations to him.
Madeline Griffith, please have your grand champion Market Gill in the holding pins waiting. Congratulations, grand champion Market Barrow, Madeline Griffith, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. Reserve champion, Caitlin Brandenburg, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. Third overall, Jackson Noss, breeder Noss Family Show Pigs. Fourth overall, Stacy Arthur, breeder Brandenburg Family Show Pigs. And fifth overall, Jonathan Noss, breeder Noss Family Show Pigs.
Guess you drop in your champion Gilt and champion Barrow. Again, appreciate the opportunity to come out here, and it's certainly been fun. I'm not big on speeches, and I'm not going to give one. I guess there's not really a whole lot of suspense as to which exhibitor is going to have your champion overall, and that's completely fine. Just my favorite ones today. But again, my compliments to you kids, and it's cool to have a county born and bred show and have enough numbers to be able to do it. My hat's off to you breeders and people that put this on in the county. Before we pick your champion overall, put your hands together for all these people behind the scenes that help run this thing. Again, kids, make sure you thank them, thank your breeders, etc., that help you. I like both of them very well. One of them, to me, just looks more like a show hog in terms of extras and proportions and dimensions. The Barrow's the champion. Congratulations.
Congratulations, overall grand champion Market Pig, Madeline Griffith. If we could have all the county born and raised market exhibitors to please come to the show arena, we have stuff to give you.
Hello. Okay, kids, we're going to have you get together. We were able to do this because of a lot of hard work from your county breeders and a lot of hard work from, in particular, Miss Jody Noss, reaching out to these people on the along the walls here that sponsored us. So we are going to make a nice calendar for each one of those businesses, and we're going to end up taking a total of 13 pictures where we're holding their business sign. So if you guys can kind of squeeze together. Tallest in the back, shortest in the front. Come on, it's hot, and we got a nice prize for you. So if we get through this quickly, you can get your prizes and get to the fair. Squeeze together. Huh? What's up here? Squeeze together. All right. Jody, do you want to take pictures? Who wants to take pictures? All right. I'm going to take a couple of these and go ahead and take the pictures. I won't. If we do, we can delete it.
You got it?
Yep. All right, you guys are going to be my sign holders. You guys up front here. You and you right here, okay? Hold them nice and tight so we can see. I'm going to have you hold that shirt. All right, everybody look at me. Turn around. Turn around. You got them all in there? They need to squeeze together. Huh? What?
She just got done doing her photo.
She can come back out here when she's done. Let's go ahead and take the pictures. All right, ready? Hold your sign. Can you drop your sign down just a little bit? Right there, perfect. Everybody smile. 1, 2, 3. Great. Now we're going to switch your sign out real quick. Parents, thank you for your patience. All right, we're going to take this one. What about the shirt? You can hold on to it. All right, just like the last time. Ready? Everybody looking over here. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Yep. Can you do that? Yep. All right, you guys ready? Big smiles. 1, 2, 3. Stacy. Ready? Yep. Yep. All right, 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. All right. Just a couple more. You guys are doing good. I'd hire you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. And just so you guys know, the back of your shirts say Libby's Landscaping. We're going to do Libby's next. They sponsor our shirts every year and have for a long time. 1, 2, 3. There. All right, one more. Oh, wait, sorry. False alarm. Ready? Hold it up on that end. There you go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Almost there. Well, they don't have to do the pork producer one, do they? Ready? Look up here. 1, 2, 3. Big smiles. All right, Stace, one more. Yeah, did we do that other one? Like Evans is already in the back of every one of them at the top there. All right, we're down to the last two. So ready? Hold it up. Hold it up. Smile. All right. 1, 2, 3, smile. Very last one. No, that's pork producers. Last one, guys. Do you want to do pork producers? Oh, they said they want to do pork producers. Sorry. One more. Ready? Smile. 1, 2, 3. All right. Last one. I know. I've had a lot of false alarms here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. All right. So now what I'm going to have you do. Want to do alphabetical order and go around the ring and line them up? Alphabetical order so we can get them out faster. Chad, are you around here? Do you have the... Okay. Can you show me one? Everybody's getting a 5-gallon bucket. You can use this to slop your pigs. You can use it to help your parents clean up something, mop the floors or something. Are you guys all excited? No. Everybody gets a bucket. But Chad, do you have another one? Okay. Everybody else, thanks to all these sponsors and your breeders in the county, every kid who showed in the county this year, you're going to get your own jacket with your name on it. Make sure you thank these sponsors and these breeders because it took a lot of work, guys. All right? So the easiest way to do this is Allison, we're going to yeah, go.
No.
I got the list. Go ahead.
All
There's
right.
only one
Allison, as I call your name, do you want to come up and grab it? Allison Korniak. Ansel. Amber Averwater. She must still be over. All right. Alex Bosom. Bailey. Oh yeah, we need the hangers back.
All right, who's next?
I was taking the junk back. I was doing my duty.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Here, I'll make this easy.
You hand them to me if they.
Bryson.
Bryson. Claire.
That's you.
Clint Dahlmeyer.
Oh, Aaron, he's behind the back row. Caden.
Caden.
Hang the back up.
Eden. Elijah. Not yet.
Emma.
Which? There's two Emmas, isn't there?
Just say Emma.
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 Emma. I thought there was two.
Eric.
Eric. Eric. Hannah. Hannah Heller. Budget cuts.
Hayden.
Hayden. I told
Isabella.
Isabella.
We only got one Jaden, right? J Dog Stall.
Jaden. Jaden Stall.
Jaden Swader and Jaden Stall.
Hold on, what's time?
We only have one Jaden on my
It's
list.
spelled differently. How do you spell it? You spell E-N. E-N? Alright, that one's yours.
This is Jaden Swader then.
Yeah. Alright, Jaden Swader.
So we missed a Jaden Stall.
No, it's in there.
Okay. You take that, I ain't found it yet.
It's after.
You guys found it?
They're not perfect.
J-Y-D-N? Yeah. All right. Jonathan.
Jonathan Nas.
Anna Jackson. Jackson.
Jackson Nas.
Hey. Would spell
They had it spelled wrong, but it's,
Is it
we'll
spelled
have to
wrong?
get it fixed. Yeah. Well, that's how I have it on my list.
which one gets a medium?
Jaden Stall.
Jaden Stall.
I'll have to get his name taken out.
Jaden Swader got his.
Jaden
Jaden
Stall.
Stall.
I thought one.
I'll get your name taken off.
Kylie.
Back on there.
Bullseye.
Kylie Bosom.
Kemper Shepherd.
Kemper.
Caitlin. I'm assuming that's yours.
Caitlin. Caitlin Brandenburg.
Katie.
Katie Wolfer. You're welcome.
Colton.
Colton.
They know how to spell. All these kids know how to spell. Get closer now. Lily.
Lily.
I think this is Tommy.
Yes.
One L.
Lily with one. Lillian.
We got another Lillian.
Oh wait, how do you,
Lillian.
Lillian? How do you spell your name? How do you spell your name?
Bam. Bingo. We're good. Maddie.
Maddie.
Maddie Butt
McKinley.
Fishback.
You're not McKinley. Where's your long hair?
Madeline.
Madeline.
That's not right. Wait a minute. Time out.
Royce.
This is Royce. Yours is too?
What?
All right. Hand that to her. Is yours spelled All right. Okay. Nolan. Noah.
Noah. Noah.
What's Noah's last name?
Noah. Noah.
Noah's last name. I don't know. What's Noah's last name? Anybody know?
Waiters sold their pigs to him.
No, is it this?
Waiters sold their pigs. Noah Bunting, isn't it? Waiters sold their pigs.
Oh, it doesn't say last name?
All right, we're gonna put it back on the list here. We'll figure it out.
Waiters sold their pigs.
Hey, Jaden, what's Noah's last name? Yeah, what's Noah's last name? He sold the pig. Your dad sold the pig. Bunting?
We'll take care of it. Nathaniel.
Nathaniel Royce. Yeah, Noah Bunting. Olivia.
Peyton Smith.
Peyton.
Riley.
Riley.
Clermont. R-Y-L-I-E.
Hey, who'd you get your picks from? That was right. Riley again.
Scarlett.
Scarlett.
Savannah.
Savannah.
Wait, there's two of them.
We got
Wait.
two. Are they spelled the same? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is an adult large. What size should you got? This is with an H, but it's a large. See if we got another Pennington. Oh, I didn't see it yet. We got this one. Those are large. Two H's on there. Shelby.
They wrote it on my paper too.
Yeah.
My page.
So we don't.
Hang tight. Shelby.
Shelby.
Oh, what size are you?
This is a small. This is probably sweater. You're not wearing small, right?
No, I'm not. That's Shelby Bainham.
Shelby Bainham's an I. Which one's this? I or Y? This is a Y. It's a medium.
That's
Okay. We have a. Give me that.
yeah. Before you guys leave, make sure you get a bucket. You all get one bucket as well.
Shelby.
Also, quick announcement, if you were a division winner at today's show, we will have your awards for you maybe by the end of this week. If not, we will get them to you.
Stacy. Okay. Stacy. Here. Savannah.